Wow, ARiAh, you are so adorable. Wow. So, who's that song about?
It's actually...
Got it.
It's actually not about anyone in my life. Both of my sisters got married this past year, and I wrote a song for each of their weddings. So that was for my first sister's wedding.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So it was for her and him.
Yes. Yeah.
So you like your brother-in-law?
I love both of my brother-in-laws.
That's so nice.
Yeah. I've always only had two older sisters, so it's cool to have brothers in my family now.
Can I tell you what I call my sister's husband? I don't want him to be in law with me, but he's my brother in love.
Aww.
That's so funny. That's adorable.
That's nice.
Yeah, my other sister has a nickname for her brother-in-law, who's also my brother-in-law. His name is Creighton, but she calls him Satan for fun. So I don't know why. And then, not that he's a mean guy. She's just really...
Maybe there's a skeleton here.
No, but also the one who got married more recently, she and her husband don't call each other like wife and husband because they're very young and they feel like that sounds too old. So they call each other schloofies. Like
Schloofy?
Schloofing.
Schloofy.
Yeah.
Does that have another meaning?
No.
Did they put that in the wedding vows?
I don't think they did.
You're now pronounce you Schloofies.
Yeah, I mean, I think they wanted to do that.
Wow. Well, so you're next. Did you catch any bouquets?
No.
You did.
I did not.
Did you like intentionally not? You're kind of young too.
I'm not there yet. But
No.
I'm very happy for
But you're in love with your music.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
a good way to put it.
And
How long have you been playing?
Since for a long time now. I guess like maybe 7 years.
Seven's the number. So you were just in Paris.
Yes.
And you played at a lot of open mics.
Mm-hmm.
So what was that like? Did they just go crazy over you?
I don't know. There were a lot of other Americans there, and a lot of I played in the mostly English-speaking bars, like a lot of Irish bars and things like that. So there were a lot of British, Irish, American people there, but there were also, of course, a lot of French people who would come to play. And it was just so much fun to hear all this different music from people from all around the world, and to get to play alongside them. So yeah, it was great.
That's so cool. So, what brought you to Paris, actually?
I was spending a semester there in school. I go to NYU.
Oh, what are you studying?
Media, culture, and communication.
So what does that mean?
Ooh, it's just anything. I mean, it's just kind of a very broad media major, so I want to do I'm pursuing music, but it's kind of
you need something to fall back on. So what in that is falling back on? It seems kind of also like a creative field.
Yeah, I'm
just always curious about the business.
I'm a really big TV junkie, and I don't really know what I want to do in TV. I'd love to write for TV, but that's equally as hard to get into as music. But I think I want to work in TV somehow, so that's why I'm studying media. And yeah.
That sounds good. So you like NYU?
I do. I love it.
That's great.
I love it.
And do you speak French?
A little now.
Parlez-vous français?
Un peu, mais pas beaucoup de français.
Oh, that sounds good. Où est la toilette? That's all I know. I always have to know that, right?
I
needed to know. I know. That's like my favorite line. I need that one. Exactly. I know. So did you fall in love in Paris? It's easy to there, right? It's like in the air, right?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Magical.
So pretty.
I was only there for 4 days, and it was just like Paris is everything you say it's going to be, and it is.
Absolutely.
It was not.
It was a dream come true. I'd be walking to an exhibit that I had to go to for class, or just anything. My average walk would be passing by Notre Dame, and I would, it's no big deal. I'm just passing by Notre Dame on my way to go somewhere.
Right. So do you have any gigs lined up?
I do. This Sunday, I'm playing at the Bitter End at 7 o'clock.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Have you played there before?
Yes, once before.
Wow. And are you solo?
Yeah, I'm solo. I always am looking for other musicians who
You'll find them.
Yeah.
Who are your inspirations? Because I hear a little Regina Spektor in there.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you said that.
Oh my gosh.
I love Regina.
I could tell.
I love Florence and the Machine is my favorite.
Wow.
I love her so much. And I guess Adele is also a really good inspiration just because she's a powerhouse and her music is so general. I don't know. And also Ingrid Michaelson, Jennifer Ellis.
I could see that. I could totally see you right in that vein.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh, you would fit right in. Totally. So do you warm up when you sing?
Kind of. I sang in the shower this morning.
Okay, that works. So did you study music, or are you naturally
when I was younger, I did a lot of, I tried to do a lot of theater. I was never really any good at it. I've always been singing, but I kind of developed my own style once I picked up the guitar.
And how do you write a song? Do you set out to write a song, or does the song channel through you?
It's both. Sometimes if I set out, I'll gather ideas for things that I want to write songs about, random times during the day. If something happens to me or I'm thinking about something. Yeah, I generally do. I try to write it down. Sometimes I'll write down small bits of lyrics, and then I'll try to put that into something. Or if I come up with a melody, and then I'll try to merge the two, take out my list of things that I've been thinking of writing a song about, and then plus the melody that I've just thought of.
Yeah. Good for you. How many songs have you written?
A lot. Well, maybe 10 or 12, maybe more than that by now. But.
And where do you see yourself in 3 years?
Oh, hopefully doing something pretty crazy with music. Hopefully just making albums and, gaining a sort of following. That would be my dream.
So what's your website? How can people find you?
I don't have a very official website. I have a Reverb Nation account.
That works. That's what everybody has, except
cool.
me. I'm blocked out of my Reverb Nation.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they don't let me on my page, but it's still out there. You can check it out, but I'm not allowed on it.
Oh God.
I know. Isn't that funny? Exactly. But I love Reverb Nation though, because it's an access for all musicians.
Yeah.
It
was a pretty great thing to discover.
Discover
it.
It's a good thing. And so you're playing the Bitter End for not the first time.
Yes.
And what kind of show is it?
It's just like a singer-songwriter session show, so it's a half hour of just me playing the music, and it'll be fun.
That's great.
Coffee after.
The sound, it's a great venue.
Yeah.
I love the internet.
Yeah.
And you're on Facebook?
Yes, I am.
So
on
people can
Facebook.
find you as
Please
what?
find
Like
me.
you're on these things, and it's ARiAh. Spell your name.
ARiAH. It's like Mariah without the end.
Is there a meaning to that name?
I think my parents just really like the sound of it.
It sounds like one of the fairies in Sleeping Beauty. Like ARiAh could be one of those fairies.
Well, I was also named after my grandfather, who we share the same birthday, and his
When's
name was
that?
Arnold, June 21st.
So are you a cusp? No, she could be both.
I'm a cusp, yeah.
Yeah, you're both, right? So what do you call yourself? You're like in between me and her, exactly.
Yeah.
The Gemini and the Cancer. And I'm like, no. And you're like, me. We're claiming you. Yeah, you're right in the middle. She's in the middle.
Yeah.
June 21st. That's great. So happy birthday. You just had a birthday.
I did. Thank you.
Yeah. So you're a month old. In a couple of days, right?
Yes.
That's nice. Well, I think you're extremely talented,
Thank you so much.
and we will want to keep hearing you.
You're making me realize how good the music is here in New York City. I've missed it.
Oh,
Already.
well,
Two
wow.
good bands.
Are you kidding me? There is so much talent that gets, unheard, and that's what we're all about. By just people that wouldn't ordinarily get even heard in a room, because I just have to say, I have a friend who is an eternal angel named Susie, who watches over all the time. She was one of the best musicians I ever knew in my entire life. She passed away, and in a dream, I said, Susie, I'm so sorry. I never listened to your music when you were alive because I just didn't. But since you passed away, all I do is listen to you. And she says, that's okay. Nobody did. And I was just like, oh my God. She's like, at least you're listening now.
Right.
And I always hear her telling me this. And she's like, so, we never get heard, no matter what. So it's like, if we can just hear how good people are, this world is full of great stuff.
So great
That's
stuff.
really funny. It's not a personal friend, but I never used to listen to Amy Winehouse. But since
Yeah,
she
yesterday's
died,
the day
I've
she
become-
was the second anniversary of her
Oh
passing.
my goodness! But I've become a crazy Amy Winehouse fan.
And you realize how good she is,
Absolutely.
right?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
And I've been trying to cover her songs, and I'm obsessed with them.
Good for you. Well, she's a good teacher.
Yeah.
Not in everything, but in
lifestyle,
music.
but
Yeah. Well, you never know.
Right, that's true.
You
That's
just
very
never
true.
know. But ARiAh, I feel like you have a long future.
Oh,
So come back anytime, and we could use your help with a TV show.
I know. I was just thinking this would be a
And we could use what you learn in NYU. Yeah, if you ever want to come help us out on the show.
Absolutely.
That sounds good. All
Sounds
right.
great.
So
Thank you so much.
ARiAh. We'll be back. We got 2 more guests on this fun day.
You trusted me, will I trust you?